The midnight air in the heart of Chicago is thick with the hum of distant traffic and the rhythmic blinking of streetlights. In a narrow alleyway, tucked between high-rise luxury apartments and overflowing dumpsters, a slender silhouette emerges from the darkness. It moves with a supernatural fluidity, its paws making no sound against the cold asphalt. This is not a stray dog or a common scavenger, but a predator of ancient lineage. Its fur, a vibrant coat of rust and silver, seems out of place against the gray concrete, yet it navigates the urban labyrinth with the confidence of an architect. This is the American red fox, a creature that has transitioned from the deep woods to the center of the metropolis, earning its reputation as the urban ghost. As the city sleeps, the fox begins its nightly patrol. It pauses at the edge of a busy intersection, ears twitching at the frequency of an underground subway train. With a sudden, explosive spring, it leaps over a 6-foot chain-link fence, disappearing into the manicured garden of a suburban estate. Here, it is a master of the invisible, living in the margins of human perception. While millions of people inhabit these cities, few ever truly see the red fox, even though it may be raising a family just a few yards from their front door. This is the story of a biological revolution, where a wild hunter has successfully decoded the complex puzzle of human civilization to become the ultimate urban survivor. For centuries, the red fox was defined by the rolling hills and dense forests of the American wilderness. It was a creature of the shadows, a shy hunter of mice and rabbits. However, as the American landscape transformed and cities expanded into the surrounding countryside, many species retreated or vanished. The fox chose a different path. Instead of fleeing the encroachment of steel and glass, it adapted. The modern urban fox is a testament to the power of rapid behavioral evolution. It has learned to view the city not as a threat, but as a rich, untapped ecosystem filled with opportunities that its ancestors could never have imagined. The adaptation began with a fundamental shift in perception. To a fox, a backyard deck is a secure den site. A golf course is a perfect hunting ground, and a subway tunnel is a safe corridor for travel. They have mapped the city in a way that passerbys never could, identifying the quiet pockets where humans rarely go. By shifting their activity cycles to become strictly nocturnal or crepuscular, they avoid the peak hours of human movement. They have become experts at timing, knowing exactly when the streets will be empty and when the restaurants will discard their scraps. This calculated approach to city living is what keeps them invisible and safe. The diet of the urban fox is perhaps its most impressive feat of flexibility. While their rural cousins must work tirelessly to track down elusive prey, the urban ghost has access to a buffet of choices. They are opportunistic omnivores of the highest order. On any given night, a city fox might feast on a fallen piece of fruit from a residential garden, a rodent attracted to a bird feeder, or leftover takeout found near a park bench. This ability to diversify their caloric intake allows them to maintain a smaller home range than forest foxes, meaning they can survive in much more crowded environments. Beyond food, the physical environment of the city has forced the fox to develop new skills. Their agility has reached new heights as they learn to navigate vertical landscapes. It is not uncommon to find the fox perched on the roof of a garage or balanced on a narrow brick wall to escape a territorial dog or a passing car. Their senses have also sharpened to filter out the constant noise of the city, allowing them to focus on the specific sounds that matter, such as the scurrying of a rat under a dumpster or the sound of a garage door opening. They have become hyper-aware of their surroundings, possessing a mental map of every hole and every fence within their territory. However, the life of an urban ghost is not without its perils. The greatest threat to their existence is the very infrastructure they navigate. Roads are the primary cause of mortality for city foxes. Crossing a multi-lane highway requires split-second timing and a deep understanding of vehicle movement. Furthermore, the proximity to domestic pets introduces risks of disease and conflict. Despite these challenges, the fox population in American cities continues to grow. They have proven that they are not just surviving in the shadows of skyscrapers, they are flourishing. The presence of the fox in the city also highlights a shift in the human-wildlife dynamic. For many city dwellers, a rare glimpse of a fox is a moment of wonder, a brief connection to the wild in an otherwise artificial world. These animals serve as a reminder that nature is not something that only exists in far-off national parks, but is a living, breathing force that inhabits our own neighborhoods. The fox has become a bridge between two worlds, existing in the space where the wild and the civilized overlap. In the early morning hours, as the first light of dawn begins to paint the sky over the Manhattan skyline, the urban ghost prepares to retreat. It has spent the night hunting, exploring, and patrolling its concrete domain. It finds its way back to a secluded patch of brush near a railway embankment, a place where it can rest undisturbed during the noisy hours of the day. As the city wakes up and the streets fill with people and vehicles, the fox vanishes. It curls into a ball, its bushy tail wrapped around its nose, becoming once again a shadow in the corner of the map. The success of the American red fox in the urban environment is a powerful narrative of resilience. It challenges our assumptions of what it means for an animal to be wild and what it means for a space to be urban. The fox has not been tamed, nor has it been defeated by the city. Instead, it has mastered it. It lives among us, watching from the darkness, a silent witness to our busy lives. As long as there are cities, there will be these clever orange phantoms moving through the alleys, reminding us that even in the heart of our greatest achievements, the spirit of the wild remains unbroken. The urban ghost is here to stay, an enduring icon of life's incredible ability to find a way, no matter the landscape.